Scam job alert. Since the COVID-19 global pandemic hit in December 2019, its outbreak has dramatically impacted the world on every level. In Singapore, the seasonally adjusted unemployment was revised slightly lower to 2.8% in the second quarter of 2020. The number of unemployed people increased further amid the COVID-19 crisis, while employment saw its sharpest decline on record. Under this situation, more and more companies post their job positions online. On the other hand, job scams are on the rise as well. From the Better Business Bureau Institute for Marketplace Trust, employment scams were the #1 riskiest scam in both 2018 and 2019. Now, due to COVID-19, they may be getting even riskiest. In response to this new challenge, when job seekers look for jobs through the internet, they may need an intelligent helper. Our team decided to build an intelligent pattern recognition system called Scam Job Alert to help job seekers to avoid scam job ads. Let me introduce our system design and implement. The Employment ZhangZekun dataset is a publicly available dataset containing 17,880 real-life job ads that aims at providing a clear picture of the employment scam problem to the research community and can act as a valuable testbed for scientists working on the field. There are 3 main type features of our dataset: phrases, Boolean value, long text. This is the distribution of fraudulent feature, as table showing below. We can see the distribution of positive and negative samples of the dataset is very unbalanced. So, the data augmentation for the minority class is necessary. As we all know, there are different methods to solve the unbalanced data issue. We use the EDA easy data augmentation techniques to increase the fraudulent data. EDA consists of 4 simple but powerful operations: random insertion, random swap, synonym replacement, and random deletion. To briefly introduce the 4 operations: random insertion, find a random synonym of a random word in the sentence that is not a stop word. Insert that synonym into a random position in the sentence. Do this n times. Random swap, randomly choose 2 words in the sentence and swap their positions. Do this n times. Synonym replacement, randomly choose n words from the sentence that are not stop words. Replace each of these words with one of its synonyms chosen at random. Random deletion, randomly remove each word in the sentence with probability p. As the bar chart showing, we chose to apply 18 times EDA on the Employment ZhangZekun dataset. Then, use it as the final training dataset. We got a better performance than before. After we got the dataset, now it's time to train our model. Firstly, we try for kinds of algorithms: random forest, naive Bayes, logistic regression, and bidirectional encoder representation from transformer model. Let's see the performance of each model based on different algorithms. The performance of random forest is about 83%, and for naive Bayes, about nearly 80%. For logistic regression, reaching to 97%. Finally, for the bidirectional encoder representation from transformer model, the performance reached to 98%. So, we drop the first 2 algorithms which performed poorly, and pick up logistic regression and bidirectional encoder representation from transformer model as our algorithms. Let's briefly introduce the 2 algorithms. We can see the representative image of each algorithms. The logistic model is used to model the probability of a certain class or event existing. Logistic regression is a statistical model that in its basic form uses a logistic function to model a binary dependent variable, although many more complex extensions exist. In regression analysis, logistic regression is estimating the parameters of a logistic model. Mathematically, a binary logistic model has a dependent variable with 2 possible values, such as pass or fail, which is represented by an indicator variable, where the 2 values are labeled 0 and 1. Bidirectional encoder representations from transformers also can be called BERT, is a technique for natural language processing pre-training developed by Google. BERT was created and published in 2018 by Jacob Devlin and his colleagues from Google. And the original English language BERT model comes with two pre-trained general types. Generally speaking, ELR excels at handling discrete value classification, and BERT excels at understanding long text. Generously, no single predicted algorithm is best for all problems, which is confirmed by most practical experiences. We think that a single algorithm may not be so effective to extract all types of features. Ensembles of classifiers are often used to achieve accuracy greater than any single classifier. To briefly introduce the genetic algorithm ensemble system is that the predictions of these classifiers are combined together by weighted voting. The weights come from the genetic algorithm. And what does the genetic algorithm mean? In computer science and operations research, a genetic algorithm is a meta-heuristic inspired by the process of natural selection that belongs to the larger class of evolutionary algorithms. Genetic algorithms are commonly used to generate high-quality solutions to optimization and search problems by relying on biologically inspired operators such as mutation, crossover, and selection. And based on attention mechanism from bidirectional encoder representation from transformer model, we tried to extract the self-attention scores according to token and last hidden layer. We can highlight the scam part which our model determined. These highlights may be the key to troubleshooting and can help job seekers to check these suspicious scam jobs. Our model was trained by 28,430 labeled job advertisements, and the accuracy of our system reached to 99.8% on test dataset, which contains 3,324 labeled job advertisements. Such a high accuracy, right? So, what about it faces to some real cases? On all real cases which we collect from credible company official website and fraudulent news, our system still performed perfectly. The accuracy reached to over 90%. We integrate our front-end and back-end systems through Flask. Flask is a micro-web framework written in Python. It is classified as a micro-framework because it does not require particular tools or libraries. It has no database abstraction layer, form validation, or any other components where pre-existing third-party libraries provide common functions. Our team think that clarity is the first and most important job of the interface. To be effective using an interface we've designed, users must be able to recognize what it is, care about why they would use it, understand what the interface is helping them interact with, predict what will happen when they use it, and then successfully interact with it. While there is room for mystery and delayed gratification in interfaces, there is no room for confusion. Clarity inspires confidence and leads to further use. According to the principles of user interface design, the design of our system's user interface is clear and concise. It makes the web application use easily. No one would be confused. To extend our system's use scope. The reason why we choose to make the system a web application is that it is easy to expand to more application scenarios later. This means that not only job seeker but also webmasters of job platforms can use it. Overall, this is the workflow of our system. Let us see how to operate the system. When we see some job information on the recruitment website, it's hard for us to identify it by ourselves. So we can copy it and paste it in the system form, then press the submit button. See, this job is with 88.9% credibility rate. Maybe this is the job you want. Well, if we run into scam job ads, what will happen? This job with 75.5% suspicion rate. We need to be careful, but don't worry, the system provides anti-fraud guidelines. At the same time, the system will highlight the suspicious part of job information. Wow, see it. These highlighted parts may be the key points for troubleshooting. These can quasi-targeted help job seekers. Okay, let's summarize our project briefly. Scam Job Alert can predict authenticity of the job ads, show the confidence values, highlight the part of scam job, provide some tips for job seekers. Scam Job Alert, an effective system protects our job seekers. Find your ideal job, and good luck.